Blunt heads, blunt world, blunt squad. It's your host with the most, here to brag, boast, celebrate, toast, and you know we came here to smoke. I'm Tater Loose Cannon Adams. You now tuned in to the Very Blunt Sports Podcast. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me, and I appreciate that. So what I'm gonna need you to do is, if you like this video and you like any other videos, won't you like, subscribe, share, put some smoke in the air? It costs you nothing to hop in rotation with us. We're here to let y'all know that it's blunt time. The blunt is now in session. Let's get some smoke in the air. NBA Hall of Fame right now. Who going in? Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Becky Hammond, and Greg Popovich. Salutes and big ups to them for getting they just due and everything that they did in the basketball world, on that court and off the court, what they was able to contribute. So shout outs to them. Like I said, it's D Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Becky Hammond, and Greg Popovich. Now, if you was creating a 12-man roster, 12-man lineup, who would you pick? Now, they done tallied up. They done did the votes. Everybody done chimed in, gave their opinion, and this is who they came up with. Now, at the center positions, you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You got Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, Bill Russell, and Hakeem Olajuwon. It's a good center lineup. Now, just one power forward, and that's Tim Duncan. Small forward, you got LeBron James, Larry Bird, and KD, Kevin Durant. That's good too. Shooting guards, you got Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And at your point guards, we got Magic Johnson and Steph Curry. Do y'all agree, disagree? Won't y'all leave a comment underneath? Let me know who y'all think should be on this list, who shouldn't be on this list. Who would you replace with? Who's your personal 12-man lineup if you had to make a pick? So comment underneath. We got the NBA awards. They're going to be given out soon, but the finalists right now for the MVP is Nikola Jokic, the Joker, Joel Embiid, and we got Giannis Antetokounmpo. But those ain't the only awards. Like I said, you got the MVP, you got the Defensive Player of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, you got Clutch Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player. On the next show, I'm going to give y'all the names of everybody that's nominated, that got voted on by the fans, see who going to win what. Will the Joker get a three-peat as far as the MVP? Will Giannis get it? Will Joel Embiid get it? That's the main topic right now. Let me know who y'all think should win the MVP this year. Like I said, this is the basketball show. We in playoff mode right now. Main thing that I like about these playoffs and all of these series right now is like every team got a legitimate chance to go to the finals and to go and win the championship, whether it's from the East or the West. So real quick, on the West side of things, we got Denver and Minnesota right now. Denver is up 1-0 on them. We got Phoenix, and we got LA, the Clippers. Right now, the Clippers is up on the Suns. We got the Battle of the Bay Area, Sacramento against Golden State. Right now, Sacramento is up. By the way, this is their first playoff series and their first playoff win since 2006. So, you know, they hype right now. Like I said, it's a Battle of the Bay Area. And now we got the Grizzlies and the Lakers. The Lakers is up 1 game up on them right now. So that's on the West side of things. Let me know what y'all think about that. Who gonna win out of any of those series right there? Now we gonna go over to the East. We got Milwaukee and we got Miami right now. Miami is up on Milwaukee. We got the Knicks and we got the Cavs. Right now the Knicks is 1 up on the Cavs. Now we got the Nets and we got the Sixers. The Sixers is up 1 up on them. And now we got Boston and we got Atlanta. Boston is a game ahead. So right now we all in the early stages of the playoffs. This is the first round. Who do y'all think gonna get swept? Who do y'all think gonna advance? Who y'all think taking it from the East? Who y'all think taking it from the West? Right now, like I said, to me, in my opinion, everything is wide open. Every team got a legitimate chance to go and to make some noise. The only series that I see right now that might possibly be a sweep is Boston and Atlanta. Let me know what y'all think. You a Celtics fan? You a Hawks fan? Who's your team? Comment underneath. Let me know. I answer questions back. Now we're going to get into basically the main topic of discussion right now. First off, shout outs to UConn, the men's team. They beat San Diego State. Shout outs to San Diego State for making it as far as y'all did. A lot of people ain't think y'all could, but y'all got there. Even though that game was real tough to watch, I ain't even gonna front. It was real boring. The women's game was way, way better than that one. But like I said, UConn, they won the men's national championship. Now we got LSU beat Iowa. That's the women's. 102-85. First off, before we go deep into this, Caitlin Clark, I want to say shout outs to you. You played a hell of a game. You definitely a WNBA prospect. You going far. You got the dog in you. Hope to see more in you. And thank you for defending Angel Reese, saying that you don't understand why she's getting all of this criticism for nothing. And it was all just a game, basically saying that she got her lick back on you for when y'all both was taunting each other doing the Tony Ayo, John Cena thing. So thank you for standing up for her. Now, like I said, LSU women's team won, and the main star of that was Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? She a real started from the bottom story, the things that she had to go through, the criticism that she had to go through, to everybody calling her ghetto, which I don't get and I don't understand, because she a competitor that talk shit, talk trash, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to name it. But that's her. Why is it any different? Is it because she a woman and y'all trying to say that it ain't ladylike, or is it because she a black woman? Which one that it is? But anytime you a competitor and you competing in anything, trash talking, shit talking, that's just the name of the game. That's part of the game. But I'm gonna get back to that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a little something about Angel Reese, a little something that y'all need to know. She got 7 NIL deals. That's name, image, and likeness. She got 17 deals totaling up to $392,000 per year. Most of any college basketball player, male or female. In 2020, she committed to play at Maryland as the #2 player in the nation. Freshman year was cut short after she suffered a foot fracture. These are all the things that she had to go through. She transferred out of Maryland just after 2 years. She visited South Carolina and Tennessee, but she committed to LSU. Now she a national champion, was voted most outstanding player of the tournament, and she led LSU to the first title win in the program history. That's what she offered. That's what she brought to the table. That's everything that this girl had to go through. But I'm going to pause on that real quick just to let y'all know. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. For the longest, ever since I started this show, I just want to let y'all know, a Nubian Blaze, the Very Blunt Sports Podcast, we support women's sports. You know what I'm saying? Everything about women's sports need to be broadcast, because these are some competitors. They know how to go at it. They getting it, and they need to be highlighted more. I really do support women's basketball, whether if it's hometown hero from my hometown, Erie, PA, Kayla McBride. I done talked about Dawn Staley, Candace Parker, you name it, I done said it. The women's 1996 Olympic team, I done talked good about them, then gave them their flowers when other people might have overlooked them. But anyway, like I said, and with supporting that, I'm supporting Angel Reese and everything. Y'all don't understand what she went through, what she had to go through, but yet she's still getting criticized for what? For a taunt? For talking shit? Trash talking, whatever you want to call it, for being passionate about the sport that she plays? Like I said, do y'all think this unladylike? Is it that where y'all want to go to? Or is it because she a black woman? Whatever. It is something about it, because in the men's sports, no matter what sport it is, we done praised Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Kevin Garnett, Vernon Maxwell, Pat Beverly. We done praised all of these dudes for their antics and for their trash talking and shit talking abilities, but why are we criticizing her when she do it? Like I said, big ups to Caitlin Clark for defending her because she was trash talking too. She was taunting too. But I didn't see the guy from Barstool calling Caitlin Clark a piece of shit. Just Angel Reese. Why? Why? Can somebody answer that? But with all of that being said, these two women, I hope to see them in the WNBA. I hope to see they rivalry go head to head and keep going. We need to let these women be great at what they do. Like I said, the women's game was better than the men's game. I know it got way more views. Probably the most views out of any college women's national game ever. But yet we still gonna criticize her for what? For absolutely nothing. For being passionate about the game that she loves to play. But like I said, we'll praise the men in any sport that do it. But when it comes to her, it ain't acceptable. One more thing about this whole situation. Jill and Joe Biden. I don't know who told y'all or who gave y'all the idea that maybe we should invite the loser to the White House. Now, when you win a championship in any sport, you get a ring, your name hung up on the banner for that year that you won, and your choice to go to the White House. Whether if you like the president or don't like the president at the time, that's still your choice to go. Now, with tradition, I don't even like using that word, but it is what it is. With tradition, it's always the winner that gets to go to Disneyland, that gets the ring, gets to go to the White House, depending on the president that they like at the time, if they want to. That's one of the perks of being a winner and winning a championship in the sport that you play. Ain't no time in history that they ever thought about inviting a loser. Jill and Joe Biden, I don't know what the hell was on y'all mind for thinking that, but it do make y'all look bad in so many different ways. Now, before we get into the race part of things or anything like that, the competitive part of me was just like, nah, like we ain't inviting a loser to the White House for what? They didn't earn nothing. They lost. They lost the opportunity to go to Disneyland, to go to the White House, to get a ring, to get remembered in the history books. Don't nobody remember the winner. Don't nobody remember the loser. Don't nobody want to honor the loser. They honor and recognize the winner. They acknowledge the winner with perks like that. Getting the ring, going to the White House, getting a chance to say you going to Disney World, having a parade in the city where you won the championship at, where you represent. Ain't no place, nowhere. This is a tradition that started in the 1800s. And it make you look bad because now it's making it look like, oh, a lot of people will look at it this way. Oh, you don't want to invite Angel Reese and people that look like Angel Reese to the White House because of all of this nonsense-ass controversy that surrounded her. But we going to invite Caitlin Clark and other people that look like Caitlin Clark to the White House for what? What are they getting honored for? For losing? You want a trophy for losing? I don't want that. But look at so many different ways that we could peel this back on. And that's why I said I'm in full support of Angel Reese. Y'all need to stop hating and let this young girl be great. Everything she had to come from, the adversity, roadblocks, and everything now set in her place, you know what? She's still a champion. And y'all need to understand that and recognize that. And with that being said, we're here to let y'all know that the blunt is now out, the smoke is clear, the session is over. When it's real, they gonna feel it. When it's real, it can't be ignored. I'm Taylor Loose Cannon Adams. Until next time, signing out.
I don't need a fucking cosigner to post rhymes for controversy. I'm calculated, your validation does not concern me. You created a character you can market, but I'm sharp enough to sharpen my view. Whenever you charge him, I can